Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for the second round of the state mixed pairs. And we've got another great matchup here of live streaming. It's brought to you by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team. Of course, the wonderful sponsors of Bowls Queensland Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government. And of course, Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. Nick Fisher Real Estate is a major sponsor of Bowls Queensland Championship Mixed Pairs and Triples. We'd like to thank him for his support. We'd also thank the host club, Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championship events. Thanks also to the many other venues that we're being used. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and all the volunteers for their support through this event. We thank them very much. And of course, Bowls Queensland is always supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and of course Bioscapes. And we thank them very much for their continued support. If anyone can use those sponsors, please do, because they do sponsor our great game. Hey Brendan, so here we go. We have got a great match up here. Sorry we missed the first couple of ends, but we had cameras to move around and they come out pretty quickly. So not too sure what the pickup there was, but we'll wait to see when they do the board. We've been pretty busy, so we do apologise for the slight delay. Okay, we have got Harold Wilkinson and Francis Ryan from the Helensvale Club. They're up against Thoroughgoers up in North Queensland. They're up against Wendy Jones and Gary Costigan. Gary, of course, very well known. He's the director of Bowls Queensland, and we had him on the live stream the other day, in actual fact, during the district side. So Gary, a very accomplished player in his own right. G'day, Mark Rennie. Okay, Francis on the mat, playing her forehand. Said they've turned the greens around. That's why we're a bit late. We had to move all the cameras around there before, ladies and gentlemen. So, g'day, Lynn. Good bowling, Wendy and Gary. Harry and Lynn. Good on you, Lynn. Nice starter there from Francis. Beautiful way to bowl. Now, Wendy, of course, why Gary's so good, all he's got to do is follow Wendy's line. He loves me when I say that. That's a great bowl from Wendy Jones. Hey, Francis. Looks like she's cut her grass line down here slightly. Comes down to her weight. See, it's starting to work its way into the head now. It's not too far away. So there's the score up there, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it's 3-1. Gary and Wendy picked up the first end, and they just dropped the 3 in that last end. So, okay, Wendy got a beautiful line here once again. Two great lead bowls there. Gee whiz. Armchair ride for Gary once again by the looks of things. Look at the flags up there. There's hardly any movement here whatsoever here at Club Musgrave. Hey, good on you, Juddy. How you going, buddy? Shouldn't you be working, Juddy? What's going on there, son? Yes, Belinda. How are you, Belinda? This is the second game now, just starting, Belinda. Should be a great matchup with these four on the green. There's some pretty good bowlers out there amongst the four, so looking forward to showcasing this wonderful event. Okay. Harold on the mat at the moment too. He's got this pretty well pointed, just a little bit too much running. You can see the green starting to dry out a little bit now. G'day, Brissy. How are you, mate? Right, Gary. Just on his forehand, just got to come around this front bowl here of Francis. G'day, Hoops. How are you, buddy? Yeah, all good, thanks, Judd. Yeah, not a bad head set up here for Gary, really. That front bowl of Wendy's has got that kitty pretty well protected. It looks like Gary's going to swing over that last bowl. Going to slick over to the backhand here. Yeah, not a bad positional bowl there by Gary. And I think you find they'll be playing that more on the backhand though, by the looks of things. Hope you're keeping well, Hoops. Catch up with you at the end of the year, mate. Tell you what, not going to be too far away with this one here. What a great bowl. Yeah, well played. Probably still 2 down, but gee whiz, it's a very handy bowl there. It's going to make it very hard for the North Queensland team to, well, yes, looking at that there, it looks like definitely one, if not two. So, Wendy, looking at a dead draw. The first 2 bowls, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, good position to play there, particularly where they're lining up at the moment. Yeah, another great bowl there too from Francis. Very well played. Okay, Wendy got to be a little bit more aggressive now by the looks of it. With a little bit of weight. Yeah. Pretty good home there, so Gary can attack it anyway. Looks like he's 2 down here at this stage. Great bowl from Francis Ryan. As I said, from the very strong Helensvale Bowls Club. Quite a few participants here today. I see quite a few of them were in the Helensvale outfit. Wade Cranston's out there, I see. And Ellen Faulkner's playing with someone from Helensvale, I see out there. Maddie Lucas is here. Sophie Keepy. Quite a few from the Helensvale region. Right, Harold. Just got to be a little bit wider. It may work out all right for him, though. And it has. Worked out very well. It's up to... so at this stage, there could be a couple in that. Yes. Be a bit narrow at that weight for Gary. Now they've just come off, I'm not too sure what green they were playing. I think they were playing on number 2 green, so there's no roll-up, of course, in between greens. It's straight into it. So it'll probably take them a couple of ends to feel the pace of this green. And that's a pretty handy blocker there. I think Wendy's saying 2 down by the looks of it. And Gary coming down to have a look at the head now. Yeah, mate, we're doing most of the events, mate. Yeah, he's back, mate. Down, have a bit of a look at it. Gary been down, had a good look, see what he's going to come up with here. Yeah, I thought he just had to play through that. Had to go quicker at that's for sure. It's like Wendy's going to put a tape on this. Francis just back there having a bit of a look. Looks like just the one, yes. Okay. Yeah, I thought it would have been 2 too, mate, but yeah. When in doubt, get the tape out. You know the girls won't give away any shots, mate. G'day, Mark Spring. Thank you very much for those kind words, mate. Morning, Jennifer. Jennifer Harvey. Okay, looks like they're going to narrow this down quite. No. Harold's kicked it back, so that's not long enough. Wendy, bring them out up a few steps. Hey, Wendy, going to dictate what length they're going to play. Yeah, I thought she'd chuck her back. A little bit longer than what the opposition wanted to play by the looks of it. And hey, Terry Neil Turner, morning to you, mate. Okay, Francis on the mat playing her forehand. So a good starter there from Francis, not too far away. So Wendy, again, pretty good line on that one also too from Wendy. Pretty good home. So had a fair bit of rain here on the Gold Coast for the viewers that just come on. We had a lot of rain the last few days, but last night we had a few good storms, just depending on where you were, whether you were under it. And that's a great bowl there from Francis also too. That's 2 good lead bowls there. You don't get much better than that. And the green's still in the process of drying out, but it's just nice to see the sun here today. And probably the one time that the greenkeeper wanted wind here at Windy Hill, as it's affectionately known. There's hardly a breath of air out there. What a great try by Wendy once again, and that's again a very good home. Good on you, Julie. Good to see that you're barracking for Gary and Wendy. Yeah, you're right there, Mark. On you, Rosie. Okay, Harold on the mat, sticking to his forehand. Not too sure if he sent this though. He's going to have a perfect grass line on it. Going to lack a bit of weight. So Gary got the opportunity here. He could just trail that kitty. He could end up with 3 shots and put the pressure right back onto Harold. So nice little trail, nice little shot on there for him. He's not going to be too far away. Just far enough to not count. Had a perfect line on that, Gary. Okay, Harold. Had a bit of weight on his last bowl. Had a perfect line on it. Yeah, good bowl. Beautiful correction. Doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, just a bit runny. Just overcorrected slightly there, Gary. Perfect grass line. Not much wrong with that. Good home. Down to Wendy. Can really get that underneath the pink bowl too. I think that bowl of Gary's, I think we basically forced him to play that just with a little bit too much weight there. It's just really pulled up in a really bad spot for his that shot he's after, which is just over a draw. So that's basically the line he's requiring to get to that yellow bowl. He wants to get to it before it falls over too. Hey Francis. I've got to come around this bowl here of Gary's or under it. Oh, pretty handy there. Right, Wendy. This is where I think a lot of times that I said it would have been better with Gary's last bowl to play that same way that he had, but play narrow. Even if he cleaned out that bowl of his, it would again give him the opportunity of having a bit of a niggle with his next bowls. But Wendy's really got to, as I said, be confident. Play with the same weight she had with her last bowl, but if she moves that bowl of Gary's, well, happy days. No, not quite there. Just overcorrected slightly. So down to the skips. They're holding, I reckon, at least 3 shots there, but looks at it from here, from this angle anyway. So, but anyway, we're going to find out more in a minute when the 2 skips are finished. Right, Harold sticking to his backhand. Play onto any of these pink bowls there, and they're all his. So any movement on any of them, really just that's going to make it a little bit harder. So this is where I said it was pretty important that they clear that path. Again, Harold just got to play through any of those pink ones. Get a good result. It's very unusual to be playing here at Club Musgrave when there's no breeze. A lot of the players will be struggling a little bit with those conditions. Giving this a chance. A very good chance. That's a great bowl there from Gary Costigan. Play that with good weight. 3 shots. Handy pick up there. 4 all. There you go. Very well played, Gary. Nice controlled weight. And probably a 6-shot turnaround there, because I reckon they were holding 3 shots, I'd say, pretty comfortably. So from 3 down to 3 up's a pretty good turnaround. Hey, Wendy with her first bowl. What a handy starter. Okay, Francis. These girls aren't mucking around. It's not taking them long to get through. Lovely starter here from Francis. That's a very good bowl. Wendy starting to work its way into the head now. Oh, good correction. Still on the run, so still a workable bowl. Yeah, Francis had to change her hand here. I'll tell you what, she's played this pretty well once again too. Yep, two handy bowls there. Hey, g'day, Anne. Yeah, they're pretty handy, mate. They're a pretty good combination, as you know yourself too, and they do play a lot of bowls together, and yeah, they play pretty well. Gary's the rules pretty consistent, and Wendy's always somewhere around it. Pretty good combination, really, aren't they? Gary, I say, is going to play this on the backhand, which he is. That'll be the grass this afternoon. His weight wasn't too bad at all, was it? Just absolutely perfect. As the green gets tighter, and as you'll see this afternoon when the shadows start creeping across it, that hand can be quite narrow. This one here I can show you is a little bit too wide there. Of Harold's. Perfect, or not perfect, but pretty close to good weight, good draw weight anyway. Yeah, good bowl there from Gary. Well played. To me, it looks like the shot from here. Okay, Harold with his next one. Got a good line, comes down to his weight, and he's just going to pull up. Need another 5 foot of weight on that one. Down to the skips. Down to the leads. I said the skip's just walking this way. Timmy Smith, how are you, Timmy? Great catching up with you on the weekend, mate. Oh, the last 4 days. Mary's good on you, mate. Just not quite there. Beautiful line on that one there by Wendy. Okay, Francis. That's a pretty handy bowl there. Good bowl in the head there from Francis. Just sitting just in behind the kitty. And it's definitely a good catchment area. Well, Wendy's taken her place. So don't want my bowl there. A little bit underdone this one, Francis. Right down to the two skips. I think Gary's got shot there, I think, with that bowl of his there. Just seen on the left-hand side. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. It's a little bit further away, though, when you're looking at it from behind, though, isn't it? Definitely. That side angles are pretty handy. Like Gary. Trying to sit inside this pink bowl, I'm assuming. Doesn't want to make contact with any of these. Well, no damage done. Oh, not quite. Okay, Gary. I wonder if he's going to change handy, because you really find it very... Oh, he's going to try and set this pink bowl. I reckon that's what he's playing to. He's going to come across, slice the kitty, take it back. Yep, definitely got one. Yeah, it takes any doubt out, that's for sure. Pretty hard one to get to, too, with all those short bowls, but probably the only hand he could really get to it really is on the backhand. Inside edge? No, not quite. Missed a lot. Unlucky. Congratulations, Lolita. Wonderful, wonderful one you got there. And you got many, many years of baby cuddles. So sit back and enjoy. Enjoy your birthday too, kiddo. Just the one there to Gary and Wendy. A good starter here from Wendy too. Just going to be a tad short, but still a pretty handy first up bowl, not too far away. Obviously took all the mirrors out because of yourself, Timmy, no doubt, mate. Yeah, what a lovely bowl there from Francis Ryan. Very good starter there. Nice reply from Wendy, just a little bit wide, that's all. Hey, good on you, Law Man. Bit short with that last one. Good on you, mate. Catch up with you later on the week, buddy. Right, Gary. Great bowl there from Gary Costigan. Played that absolutely beautifully. Thank you very much for those kind words, Cheryl. Okay, Harold straight away on the mat, on his backhand. Just got to drop inside this pink bowl there of Francis's, really, but just a bit wide with this one. Yeah, Gary changed hands straight away. Little trail of the kitty be pretty handy for him, but he does not want to slice it. Like that. Really was after setting the bowl there, but just a tad narrow, that's all. Okay, looking just for a nice little draw down here around that front one of his. Looks like he's achieved that. Yep, that's the shot by the looks of it. Trying very hard to fall over. It's determined to stay there though. Okay, down to the girls. Wendy on the mat first. Got an open draw there, really, on the forehand. Nice little port in there, as you can see. Beautiful attempt by Wendy, just a bit too much weight. Okay, Francis, I'll tell you what, you got a perfect line on this one here. Bowl starts working its way into the head. Oh, just going to turn. It probably just didn't knock that up far enough, that's all. Yeah, perfect weight on that one, Wendy, for what she's after. Just needed more grass. Again, I just don't think she's quite got the weight. Pretty hard to say. They're one or two down. And Gary's looking backhand by the looks of him. Got a nice little gap down through there that he can play to. Okay, Gary. No, I think he may have changed his mind, has he? He certainly has. Whoops. So he's looking at Wendy saying, I'm going to play down through here, and he went to the mat and played exactly the opposite. But anyway, looks a bit different from the other end from this end, so had a good look at it and weighed it up, as good skips do. Yeah, another good bowl here from Harold. Oh, just fell in. Don't know if it's in the count though. Not happy with that one, Gary. Little inside edge. Yeah, well, that's definitely 2, if not 3. Two shots. Morning, Christian. How are you, mate? Watching from Hope Island. Good on you, mate. Looks like they're going to shorten it up a little bit, so some good tactics starting to come into the game now. 6-5. Yeah, it does, mate, does it? Hey, good on you, mate. Beautiful blue sky, as you can see. Not a cloud in the sky. Hardly a breath of breeze. Just absolutely beautiful day for bowls. Hey, Francis with their first bowl sticking to the forehand. Tell you what, it's not going to be a bad start. There's going to be a lot outside this one. What a great first up bowl. Well played. Yeah, Wendy should be a little bit underdone grass line on this one. Yeah. Francis once again. How good their memory. Looks pretty handy to me. Might be just a tad short, that's all, but still another bowl in the head, in my opinion. Yeah, good bowl there from Wendy. So for the viewers that haven't been on before, it's it's 18 ends of traditional pairs, 2x2x2, or 2 hours and 30 minutes. And that clock underneath the main scoreboard there is the indicator of the time, how much time they've got left. The moment it's showing 1 hour and 38 minutes. Okay, Harold on the mat at the moment. And Gary up to play backhand down through here and look at trying to trail the kitty back to Wendy's bowl there. Oh, a little kiss. Not too sure if he's enough for him to make it, but Harold probably changed his hand now too, I say. He'd have to come around that front one. Got this very well pointed too. He's not going to be too far away. It's a pretty handy bowl there. Okay, change your hand and beat that bowl there. See if Gary can do as he's told. Not quite. Pretty sure I think I saw the finger go up by Wendy, so indication that she favoured Gary's bowl, so Francis will be looking for the little trail back to her pink bowl there. Just a little bit runny with this one. Wendy trying to beat this back bowl here of Francis's, the pink bowl. Well, that's going to cover it up. That's a very good bowl there by Wendy. Yeah, we're in the back on that one. That same shot's still on to beat that pink bowl. It looks like to me it'd probably be third shot. No, not quite. Down to the skips. Could be a change of lead here once again if nothing can be done with Gary and Wendy holding 2 here by the looks of things. Still got plenty of bowls to play though at the moment. There you want, mate. Up to you. Playing with a bit of weight. Can get the split here. Well, yeah, you got some luck there, but sometimes you need a bit. Yeah, one down with that bowl, which is Harold's bowl. So Kitty went to it. Right, Gary. Well, not too sure. It didn't fall over, but girls are going to have a look. Been told to beat that bowl there, so. Yeah, good bowl. Well played. Probably might only be the one. Yeah, just over a draw. Good call there from Wendy. Right, Gary. Oh, just. Well, I think he definitely took one out of the equation for sure. So just the one there. The one there at, for Harold and Francis. So. Team Helensvale. Yeah, good reply there from Wendy, from Francis's first bowl. Tell you what, not going to be too far away. I don't think she's just going to get back in time, but again, another beautiful weighted bowl there from Francis. Hmm? Yeah, it is a strange wind now. It's just starting to pick up a bit, Robbie, and it's, yeah, for this time of the year, it's coming from the wrong direction. G'day, Jeff says, let's go Hawkeys. And surprisingly not, so does Amanda. Oh, surprised at that, Amanda. Not much, kiddo. Okay. Harold first up, having won the last end. 5-7 the score. This is the 8th end. Just under that. He's under it. Yeah, well played. Could be just a little bit short. Right, Gary looks like that bowl's on the run there, so he can actually make 2 out of this if he plays it with just above draw weight, but he's a bit narrow. He doesn't want to get onto any of these. Now that wind's picked up a little bit, it will create a little bit of havoc there around the wind tunnels and that you do get here at Musgrave Hill. Just a little bit too much weight there, but it's a pretty handy home anyway there from Harold, that's for sure. Right, Gary. Better grass line. Well, probably just dropped out. So next 2 days we've got mixed pairs on here at Musgrave Hill. Oh dear, Gary would claim that as a positional bowl now. See how I've voiced the thing. He will claim it as a positional bowl. Okay, Wendy got a good line on this one here. She got the weight to reach the head. Perfect line. Said there's some great teams in this mixed pairs. Looking through it, there really is some pretty handy teams. I look forward to a great conclusion on Wednesday. Oh, that's another bowl now that Gary's going to declare as a positional bowl. Yeah, Robbie's going home. He's going to the van. I'm in charge. I've got all these buttons to push and everything. Well, this big red one that says cut. See what happens that? Joshy, karaoke, mate, Channel 14. Taking all song requests. Okay, Harold. Yeah, he's got to stick to the backhand. There's a nice little port in there, in between that yellow and pink bowl there to sit that shot bowl. He plays with good weight. He's just drifting there for shot anyway. Or he's under the pink, narrow, under the pink, which is going to be here. No, he's not. He's going to sit the kitty. Just like that for shot. Look at that. He played that very well, though. He played it with good weight. Played it with very good weight. Right, Gary. That's the bowl to beat. Oh, he's a bit tight. Had good weight for that, but very tight. Right, open draw down here. It's got a beautiful line on this one here too for it now. He's played this very well once again. Well, that's definitely two shots there. That's the one that Gary's just got to come around. If he comes around that by a couple of feet, he will have the shot. Bit tight. Well, I didn't see it that way, but what would I know? I'm not too sure of that shot or what it is. They've got the... not too sure what happened there. Gary got the kitty with his last bowl. Must have killed it by the looks of it. I'm assuming. Right, Francis. Yeah, must have just got enough of it just to push it out of bounds by the looks of that. Right, good starter here once again from Francis, not too far away. Well done. Good starter from Wendy. They're not mucking around, these girls. They're absolutely well and truly into it, aren't they? They're very conscious of the fact that it's a time game and they want to get their ends in, which is the best way to be when it's, if you want to be in the winner's circle at the end of it, you've got to play all the ends. Yeah, good weighted bowl there once again from Wendy. Yeah, it's going to be, I said, you can see probably a little bit early at this stage, but as the third game, we get closer to the third game, we'll see the shadow with the awning over there, as you can see. You can see it's the shadow just starting to get to the edge of the green now. And it comes across there pretty rapidly during the third game, and it really does change this rink considerably. So, yeah, just a bit runny. Right, Gary. I made a couple out of that, but the only thing is it didn't get it in the belly and it stuck it out the open a little bit. You had to change the hand there. Just look over to the forehand. Yeah, still running. It's not a bad effort here. I reckon that's... Oh, could be a little bit short. Slow down, Damo. You're going too fast, son. Okay, Gary got to beat that last bowl. Doesn't want the edge of it. Oh, it's still standing. Is it going to fall? Okay, down to the two girls. It's at the last end. Thanks a lot, mate. Okay. Oh. Like Wendy's got a pretty good bowl there by the looks of it. Well done, Wendy. Sitting right on, just really still a couple of inches away from the kitty. Okay, Harold's going to be first up. Yeah, coming down back here, just trying to... Any movement on that bowl of his anyway, going to get a result. Inside edge, definitely get a result. Going to get a result this way anyway. That's well played, mate. That's really well played. Okay, Gary. You can probably get both of these, even under Wendy's. Oh, that's a pretty good attempt. Okay. Stick on the backhand by the looks of it. Good call. It's nice and safe. So. Yeah, just a little bit wide, but that just caught a little bit too much of that bowl. Okay, Gary seems to be a lot closer with this one. Oh, probably just a tad too far. Still one down. From one down to one down after playing a good bowl. Well, it looks like two. Hang on, the other yellow bowl must have come into consideration there also. So it looks like two. Right, down to Francis again to get us underway. Yeah, looked like two, mate. Did look like two. Yeah, we'll change it later. We have to. Looks like it's going back. Yep. Right, Wendy should lengthen it out knowing that they want a shortish end, I'd say. Yeah, good starter there. Good first up bowl there for Francis. Wendy doesn't spend much time on the mat, does she? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, another great looking bowl here. It's even closer. Well played. Nice little track down there though, isn't it? Very inviting. Oh, is she going to get back in time? Gee, that's a great attempt though. Good bowl there, well played. Both those girls, very good bowls. Right, Harold. Would love to get this kiddie off that line because I think he realises what Gary's going to play first up. I don't think he's going to be mucking around. Oh, another fine bowl there. Very well played. G'day, Pedro. How are you, buddy? Great seeing you last week, mate. You and the team. Oh, Gary. A little bit more weight. A little bit underdone with this one. Yeah, he's still played for that own bowl of his now. Little inside edge. Yeah, I had to say he's got shot there. Yeah, definitely the pink by the looks of it. But I'd say he was 3 down, so he's only 1 down by the looks of it. I'll have a look in a minute there, Kerry. I can't see. They're playing against Latif. Robbie's just having a look for you, Nat. 9-all by the sounds of it. 9-8 to Latif. Sorry, what a great bowl there from Wendy Jones once again. That's a beautiful bowl. Good to see a nice looking Gold Coast drink bottle being used by Dean Drummond. No, still using the drink bottle. Hasn't broken yet, or, you know. Well, the warranty's worn off. He's had it for 4 days, so. Great bowl from Wendy, as I said. What's she going to do now, though? Michael Brindle, how are you? No, mate, haven't heard. Benny G. Find the results on the Bowls Queensland page, mate. The results should be up there. Oh, definitely holding one, I think, there by the looks of things, but any touch of that too, they may hold a couple. Pleasure, Kerry. Yeah, pretty tough game, that one. Up against Latif. Not going to play, but put a bit. You can see that gap he's trying to come through there, but it's just not going to quite make it. You can see that port. I'll tell you what, he's heading in the right direction. That'd be right, Michael. Okay, Gary. Inside edge. Very good home there from Gary. Very, very good home. Yeah, mate. At this stage, Ben, I'm not too sure if Bowls Queensland use the bowls now app. I couldn't really tell you off the top of my head, mate. They don't. In actual fact, I've just been told, but because it is to do with Bowls Link, but geez, that was a good try. That was a very good try there from Harold. All right, Gary. Starting to work. Just not quite there, that's all. I think you'll find they'll take the one and run. Yeah, I'm in you that one, mate. Saw Bowlesy last week, mate. Absolutely, mate. I think he actually went home because he actually ran out of wicks in the end, Michael. The only bloke I know that could run out of wicks, mate. Young Bowlesy. Wendy Jones, first bowl. Just a tad wide. Weight wasn't too bad. You'd be surprised, Mike. What's this space, mate? We'll leave it at that, eh? Yeah, great bowl there from Francis, not far away at all. Beautiful first up bowl. Wendy, once again, weight wasn't too bad. Okay, Francis with her second one. I don't think it's going to come back from there this time, though. She really wants something just in behind the head. Yeah, that's a good bowl. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Down to the skips. Yeah, mate. It happens to me a lot too, mate, when the opposition gets all the luck too, buddy, I'm telling you. Right, Gary's not going to be too far away. Just going to be a little bit running, but coming to a brilliant home. Yeah, well played, mate. Yeah, pretty handy bowl there. Right, Gary would love a little trail. Gee, that's a good attempt though. That's another good bowl there. Might not have shot, but he's got two very good catchment bowls. Right, Harold, once again, this bowl of his is starting to get a little bit lonely in there. Oh, beautiful weighted bowl. So this is the 10th end of 18 ends. 1 hour and 3 minutes left. Oh, 2 hours and 30 minutes. See Sophie Keepy up the back green there, playing on rink 8 with Maddie Lucas. Said before, there's quite a contingent of Helensvale players, which is great to see. We have a great cross-section of the Queensland bowling community here. A lot of bowlers. Yeah, good try by Wendy. Really needs that trail. Well, it's still on to be played. Still there at the moment. No, not quite. Quite a good bowl that she got the weight. Oh, not quite. Hmm? Hmm. Having a bit of a look at this there. It's an end that I think that really that Gary and Wendy have really got to win, because they've got the opportunity there, as I said, to make a few shots there. The head's set pretty nicely from at this particular stage. It's that last bowl of Francis, a bit of a nuisance position there. So it's so important that they look for that trail first up. Gary's had a good hard look at it. Okay, what's he going to play? Bit tight with that one. Right, Harold sticking to his forehand. Found this absolutely beautifully. Oh, come to a great home there too. Well, he got that out as clean as a whistle there off the inside edge of that bowl. Well played, Gary. Very well played. And as I said, they need a multiple here, so the opportunity there to take it is... but just... Yep, chance there to draw it also too, so... If he happens to get Kitty over that right-hand side where about Francis is standing, they got a few there waiting. Yeah, you can make contact with any of those bowls and get a very kind result. That's for sure. Oh, I tell you what, he's played this very, very well. What a great bowl. Oh, mate, well played. Have a look in a minute for you, mate. Oh, sorry. Have a look in a minute for you, Vicky. Beg your pardon. Yeah, just the one. Right, looks as though they're going to have a shortish end this time around too, so they're really varying the length up too, which is very, very good. See that shadow just starting to sneak across the green now. It's now just come over the bank, and as I said, it's at wear out here this afternoon, and the players have to be very aware of it when it starts coming across. Yeah, I'll just get, Vicky, I'll just get Robbie to have a quick look at that score for you on the rink next door. Yeah, beautiful bowl there from Wendy Jones. Francis just a little bit short. John's leading 11-10 over... After 10 ends over Dean Drummond. There, Vicky, hope that helps you. And Latif is leading 9-8 over Max Jeffrey. Now, Wendy, she's not just going to quite get around that. No worries at all, Vicky. Pleasure. Who is it? Mark Torrance is leading Vicky Greener 8-6. Bozzy.
is playing against, he's with Sue Brady.
Yep.
And they're playing against TNA, and they're leading 15-6 after.
Yeah, that's Tina and Anthony and Tony, yeah. So they're leading 15-6. That's the team from Southern Downs. Tina and Tony. Yeah, just running through the head slightly, that one there. Neville Jenkins is playing with Radar, yep. 11-8 after 10. Yep. Okay. Danny and Wade are down in the other game. There's across that green there. Right, Gary looking to set this bowl out the head. Is it starting to work now? Is it going to come back? Oh, not quite. Good attempt. So, this being the 11th of 18 ends or 2 hours and 30 minutes. What a great attempt there by Francis. Not quite. Just a bit wide. Okay, Wendy. Basically telling just take a bit more grass. Back herself. Yeah, just the wrong side of that one. She's actually lent that one over also too at the same time. Down to the skipster fix. Really only got one shot in there, really, and that's really his backhand. Yeah, nice little draw in here. On a good track. Yeah, that's well played, mate. Okay, Gary. Be at least 3 down. Yeah, a bit quick. Got to go more direct at it if it's going to be that much weight. Yeah, another great looking bowl here. Oh, falls over. I think it's probably in the count. So a very big bowl here in the context of the game by Gary. Gee whiz, that's a great attempt. That's well played, mate. Still a couple down, but let's cut them down again. Well played. Bit of a measure? Yeah, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest commentator coming in, a bloke that's just taking up the game of bowls. Learning very rapidly. He never got the instructions on how to put the headphones on though. And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Mr. Jimmy C.
Hello everybody.
How are you, mate?
Not bad.
Hey, what a magnificent day here at Club Musgrave.
If you explain to the viewers that played in the district sides how good it is here today, they won't believe you.
No, they do, believe it or not, because Robbie actually showed him the sky, and they said, where's the cloud? Where's the rain? Yes.
Well, it was coming down last night.
It did rain very heavily last night, Jim. There were a few storms coming through, and if you happened to be under one, it was substantial.
The wind was blowing enough to make waves in the pools.
So what, you had to get out, or did you get wet on your 10-kilometre run?
No, we didn't worry about the last 9.9 kilometres of the run.
Don't blame you, mate. Obviously that you walked to the front door and closed it. Good to hear. Okay, so a good starter there once again from Francis. And this one here from Wendy, not too far away. Yes, well played, Wendy Jones.
I haven't been able to watch this game up till now. It was pretty much level when I was last looking. Seems to be a bit one-sided now.
Well, they've picked up a couple of good ends there, mate. It was really neck and neck, and then lead changed hand a few times, and then Harold and Francis just picked up a couple of multiples. And Gary and Wendy have been playing some good bowls and just not getting the results they require.
I saw one of the jacks bounce around there about 3/4 of an hour ago.
Yep, bounced around and went
bounce to the left, bounce to the right.
Yep.
Troy Jamison's on board.
Yep.
Well, it's a while since I bowled a wrong bias, Troy.
Yeah, mate.
Keep most of them on the right bias.
Look at that. Beginner bowler, that's true.
Few upsets in the game so far.
Has there been?
Well, we got rid of Nugget.
Nugget's gone, see?
Dean McWhinney got beaten, and Alan Faulkner got beaten. We would consider Alan an international player. Would have been favourite in that game.
Yep.
Dean McWhinney always hard to beat, and Nugget different times is unbeatable. That's 3 of the favoured runners that have lost the first game. They might not be out of the section, but they have gone down in the first round.
Yep. Gary just a bit quick with that one. Good positional bowl there though from Gary Costigan.
Of course, Justin Crebbins here putting on good comments on Gary. He's trying to keep his spot in the district side. I heard he put on a master class by the opposition last night. He was explaining to me how good Killer played in the game against the Downs.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a pretty close finish, but he seemed to think he might have won by a bit except for Killer.
Yeah, Killer's there, mate. Not going to tell you that one, Troy. You sorted it out for yourself, son. Thought you'd be down here with a cup of coffee for us this morning, Troy. Right, you got another 12 days to do it, son.
Well, it's a nice head. They're all in contention and all in the road.
Well, they are. I mean, at least most of the opposition bowlers are on the run, so any movement.
Well, something's... Ooh, did it get back? Yep.
Yeah, this is going to change the head now. Well, still probably no change.
One through and one back.
Yep.
It's a bit sad. Michael Brindle's been talking to Tony Townsend, I think. Always gets the unlucky result.
Nah, mate, he's talking about Bowlesy. David Bowles. As I said, he had to go home yesterday because he couldn't get any more weeks.
In the area again.
Yep.
And
hard to see what... just dead draw. It's the only real shot that Wendy's got.
yes, you get onto this yellow bowl. Get the inside half. Very good shot.
Yep. Down to the skips. This is the 12th end, or 44 minutes.
We're down to 2:10, so
Yep.
we're well into the second half. I just had a couple of people
Yes.
turn up, and I looking at the board, and I said, do you need to find out who won? The scores are all there. And she said, I don't really care less. We came to play bingo, and now I find out there's no bingo on here today.
Oh, dear.
The bowlers
dear.
have taken over. The bingo ladies.
Oh, mate. World War III will erupt this evening.
The bingo ladies are a little off-put. They've turned up to play bingo.
Mm.
I said I could do the calling for them, but
Yes.
that's a bit doubtful. Well, there you go.
Got the desired result. She had uni. Good on you, Michael.
Now I take it that those yellow bowls are half and half on different sides. They're not all the one team.
Mm-hmm. No, mate, I think that... yeah, not too sure who's got that.
Gary's a bowl skinny.
Playing with that weight tells me that he hasn't got shot. Just a rough guess.
No.
Foxy, how are you, mate?
Tend to agree with you there.
Yeah, big 2 weeks ahead there, Foxy.
He's checking out that he's got one shot.
Yep.
Yes, there's a late coming to this commentating here. It's very hard for me to know which of those yellow bowls is which.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one is
Well, we're sure the one near the kitty is because
Harold's.
here comes fire 2 from Gary. He's
Yep.
fired 1, fire 2. That's one each way. One that side,
Yeah,
and
one
that
that
side.
side. Yep.
I don't know that exactly, Fee. I would imagine so. We in the process of working that little plan out of who's going where and why. Next Tuesday.
Yep.
We have this week covered. We've got a couple of meetings to tie down what's happening next week. It was very nice to have a lay day on Mother's Day.
Yes.
That never happened in the old days, but
No, that's correct.
we would play through, but standing round for 4.5 days is harder than playing bowls.
Definitely is, mate.
I needed a lay day yesterday.
Had a quiet one, mate?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
The band was sensational at the Grand Hotel again last night, so we had to go.
Fair enough. You just got to do these things.
And we were going home early, except the rain threatened that nobody could go outside.
Good starter here from Wendy. Well played. Okay, Francis.
She's somewhere.
Good on you, Cam.
Oh, she's just a bit shy, not much.
Yeah, still running though, mate, isn't it, you know? Yeah, a bit shy, but... Yeah, it's overcast, mate. You may as well stay here and watch some bowls, mate.
Around the back. About 2 foot.
Yep.
Maybe a metre.
Handy bowl there by Wendy. Anything behind the head's always handy.
Do you put any creepy crawlies in these headphones? It says like something's crawling into my right ear.
Mate, we try to.
I thought you might. I thought that was the whole idea of it.
The whole idea is probably nothing harmless, mate. It'd only probably be a
scorpion
or a red-backed spider or something, mate. Nothing major.
I imagine it's only a small ant.
Unfortunately, all of the funnel webs are passed on. Used to have. Yes.
I'll bring my own Aerogard next time.
Bring the Dettol, mate. Bring the Dettol. I love you, Jimmy. Right, Gary, on his forehand.
Well, it's thereabouts.
Going to be awfully close to this white thing by the time it finishes.
It's thereabouts. Good shot.
Yeah, good bowl there, mate. Well played.
Handicaps that hand a bit.
Well, it does, doesn't it? But that pink bowl is still on the run, so he's definitely got a few options on the backhand there, mate.
He's got to switch to the backhand.
Yep.
And he might be a little under.
Yep. Straightener. Bang.
Well, I don't know whether that's in his own road or not. I wouldn't be going near any herbal clinic. Don't want to go near any sort of clinic, let alone the herbal one. We'll try and have some of that information for you, Fee, before too long.
Good on you, Fiona. Doing a great job, my dear. Hope you're keeping well too, Feezy. Right, have a bit of a look at this, though.
Well, that... Well, it's coming back now. Not in time.
Oh, not quite there.
Couldn't say it was a bad attempt.
No. There seems to be a little flying midges in that around here, though, mate.
Only in my right ear.
Yes, let's see one. See him flying around here too. Right, Wendy. Played this very well, Wendy Jones.
That short bowl is smack on the draw, I'd reckon.
I reckon it is too, mate.
You'd want to be just inside it, and then you might run the risk of being across onto those two opposition bowls. But there's not much else to do. But
very good weighted bowl there, though, Jim. From Francis.
That bowl in her eye has upset her with those two.
Yep. Gary having a bit of a look now. He's seen enough. He's walking.
Well, they have most of the head in there just behind, except for the purple bowl.
That's the only one against him, mate.
The purple bowl goes onto the jack. It could just skew if a little bit, stick on that
Yep.
white bowl, and could be 3 or 4 down.
Yep.
But he's got to play it. He's got to attempt to roll that purple bowl in. Oh no, he might be going to have a arrive here.
Yeah, well, he's played this shot pretty well so far throughout the game.
He's played it well. He only has to miss that short one. And miss the lot.
Yep.
Through the aperture.
Same as you're playing with that microphone.
Right, Gary.
It's safe.
It's very safe.
He's going to play forehand again by the look of it.
Yep.
Because he's got a fair few out here when the jack gets out to those wing purple bowls, and he's close again.
He's got a better line this time.
He's got the short yellow one, could work. Got the nothing.
Nothing.
He didn't have to hit that one much harder.
Yep.
Right. We'll see if Gaz has got to get within about 3 inches of that white bowl. He can't get back around it. He can do everything but get it back around it.
Well, that may count. 3 shots does count. There you go.
Gee whiz. I'll take it all back.
Take it all back, mate.
That purple bowl, I'll have to go back onto studying the short and jack eye bowls. That purple bowl looked like third shot to me.
No, it wasn't, mate. It can be very deceiving, the cameras there. There's fair way behind, as you can see, fair way behind the rink. So
I just have to get back into training.
That's what you need, mate. A bit more practice. So you've been hiding on us throughout the district sides.
Well, I was hiding on you because I was at Muzzy Hill.
Yes, see? Hey, Willie, how are you, mate? Hard-working president of North Queensland. Yeah, a bit short with this one here, though, Wendy. She's deliberately thrown it a bit longer. It's a beautiful day here at Club Musgrave. Beautiful conditions. As you said, I'm sure most of the district sides wouldn't believe us. But we will show you the blue sky. Not one cloud in the sky. Like the last 4 days, there hasn't been one bit of blue sky.
Stop mentioning it. Stop mentioning it. It'll dry.
Where? No, I can't see it.
That's a building,
It's
not
a building,
a cloud.
it's not a cloud.
That's not a cloud, that's a building.
Mate,
Robbie.
He's seeing things.
He's going to angle the cameras towards the sky.
Yeah. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. It's been so still here this morning.
Yes, playing bowls at Windy Hill.
Yep.
Without any wind.
Well, look, it's taken him a lot. But, well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, there it is.
That cloud's hovering over the Gold Coast Tweed District media team.
He only wanted to get a picture of the truck in.
He was just after a bit of free promotion for the media team, mate, so we have to charge him for that, mate. That's the commercial, isn't it?
Yep.
Have to charge him for that.
Yep.
I know, Robert's glad to be back, mate.
Llewellyn Robinson. Well, I know the Torrens got rolled in the first game, but I'm not sure how they're handling this one.
No, I saw Bronwyn over here before getting a drink, but that's about as far as I had no chance to talk to her.
They played very strong opposition in the first game. Well, they had to be pretty strong opposition to beat Mark and Bronwyn.
Yes. I got a funny feeling that Robbie's doing a rain dance here, mate. That's why that cloud's starting to appear, mate. He's even got the
What is
binoculars up here now.
Does
so
he want it to rain?
I don't think so, mate.
Mark and Bronwyn are up 15-6 after 12.
Mark and Bronwyn are up 15-6 after 12 ends. There you go. You ask, you will receive.
And if we can't see it, we make that.
True, that's a true story. If we can't tell you what's happening, we do make it up. So it sounds good. Mainly Jimmy does that to us. That's his job.
Try and gather.
Pretty close, mate.
Get in behind there somewhere.
Yep, pretty close. That's a good bowl. In behind and counts. Don't get much better than that.
Doesn't wreck on that short one. Oh, didn't wreck on. Oh, I thought it was going onto the
Right.
jack. Well, I guess
Well,
that's
if you didn't get the outside edge of that bowl, mate, that was going to be shot, Jimmy.
I guess that's second shot because
Got to be.
it's jack high compared to the
Yes.
front one. Maybe, maybe not, but anyway. It's somewhat better position now than it was up the middle of the green.
Mm. Now, in between games, mate, what type of break are you going to give them, Jimmy?
They're down for 15 minutes. I'll extend that out slightly to 20 or see how they are. There was quite a few people finished their game 10 minutes before the bell.
Yes, notice that last one.
So,
And of course, we got the green where they all just started their end as you rang the bell.
yeah,
But anyway, it worked out well. We got there.
we
Trying to get Robbie back down to his playing weight. We're nearly there now.
we're arriving here.
Very much so.
Tickle through the aperture again.
Yep.
Holes for bowls.
That's what they call it, mate.
Likely. Got around that, it was likely.
Yeah, a little bit too much of it, mate.
Needed a little bit more whooshka. Right, she's got to get the gap between those two, which is... Ooh,
She's awfully close.
ooh,
Not quite. But she's opened it up anyway.
it's a nice pattern.
Yes.
You know, if you join Melbourne down here and Darwin and Cairns, it's really the map of Australia there.
Pretty close to it, mate. The only thing is, I can't see Tasmania, mate.
No, Robbie hadn't got the camera back far enough.
Ah, that'd be right. He'd probably be
Taswegians will complain they've been left out of the country again.
He'd probably be looking at New Zealand anyway, knowing him. He's like that.
Don't know where that is. I haven't been there.
22 years since you've been in New Zealand. From Dunedin. Is that right? So that would have to go down the Guinness Book of Records as the longest party ever had in Dunedin. They're still partying over there 22 years later, mate.
Johnny Walker, great member in the Bundaberg area, was a very strong Scottish accent. One day someone said to him, "How long you been over here?" He's still got the accent, John. He said, "About 40 years." He said, "Have you made any friends yet?" So always been a goodie. In the middle.
Nice.
Well, that did something, Gary.
Yep. Oh, 4 shots. Big bowl there from Gary Costigan.
I don't know where the fourth one is, but
It must be those 4 there, mate.
the yellow.
Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another shot of the van, so there's another commercial. Geez, we're racking in the money at the moment here, Jimmy. We'll have enough to have a bet on the trots, mate.
Mark Shingles says Tassie's always left off. No,
On your mark.
love Tassie.
Yeah, picturesque place, my friend.
It's a pretty handy reply, this 4 down.
Well, probably only one down
We're going
there.
to say second shot.
Looks like it. And Gary really can't play the forehand there.
No, he's got to come around that bowl.
He's got to
Beat
come
the
around
jack
that.
high one.
Yeah, only the one shot, mate.
There we go. Perfect instructions.
Yep.
Of course, you would play the forehand and draw between those two purple bowls and trail it a foot for 5. Gary had to draw around that bowl to make 1.
Pretty good effort.
Very good shot.
Yep.
For nothing.
Yes. Ever so true.
We'll see how Harold goes down here. 2 purple bowls to contact or the gap. Still coming. Still coming. Inside edge
And shot.
and shot.
That's it. So you get it, mate?
Played 2 good shots.
He
Played one
did.
on the backhand, one on the forehand.
Yep.
Ambidextrous.
Carol, not too sure. Not even too sure where they are, to be truthful with you.
Richard Gosworthy won the first game very handsomely
Mm-hmm.
against Dale wasn't Dale, it was Dean McWhinney.
Dean McWhinney, yep.
Richard being an old uni mate of one of my mates, Tony Park.
Ah, okay. So in your old age, you have acquired a friend.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Oh, what a beautiful starter by Francis. That's a beautiful lead bowl. Hey, good on you, mate.
We're not sure about the top draw 4s, Wayne. John will be there.
Yeah, I was told it was off.
Oh, well, there you go.
Don't know, I heard that a while ago. Unless they've resurrected it again.
I wasn't quite up to scratch on whether that was happening or not.
Mm-hmm.
I know if she does a bit more wriggling here, not quite.
Not quite, no. So, Wendy.
Good shot again here. She got the running. Very close to having the running.
Yeah, good bowl there by Wendy. Locked in a pretty good second shot, mate.
And something to use.
Yes.
Arrive on that, 2 rolls.
Yep.
Thanks for coming. You think that Richard Gosworthy's down?
6:19 after
He's telling us it's 6:19 after 14. That must make it an interesting little section.
14. JNC. Would be
What a,
3 weights for Scott.
what a great bowl here.
Hot off the press.
Nothing much to lose here, Gazza.
Yep. Lynn, how are you? Definitely know it's you. Because Maxie's here playing.
He won by a fair bit the first game. I know
Yep.
that, Putch.
Now, just wait for a sec there, Lenny. It's because Robbie's got the binoculars.
Drawing to his own bowl to roll
Yep.
it over.
Max is down 10-17 after 13.
Max is down 10 to 17, Lynn,
After 13.
after 13 ends. He's obviously missing your instructions, Lynn, by the sounds of that.
He's playing with the young girl, isn't he?
Yes, certainly is. Playing with Lily Vardy, one of our fine up-and-coming,
Yep.
won the junior state under 18 girls title this year.
Not long ago at Burnett Bowls Club.
Burnett Bowls Club? Well, I don't call it Burnett Bowls Club. I call it Desi Kent territory. Always wonderful to catch up with all our friends up in the Bundaberg region. One of my favourite destinations, and that's got nothing to do with the rum distillery whatsoever. Because it's got all to do with the rum distillery.
Well, one of the bosses from the rum distilleries over at Kelky Moon. Little Edge.
Oh, I must have met Jimmy. Well, whoever the rum person is, whereabouts is it? Kilky Moon. Every time I go there, mate, I'm over the moon, mate. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, but the Kelky Moon is gin.
Yep.
That they, not very much difference between rum and gin. Apparently.
Yeah. Good on you, Lynn. He can read it. Who are they playing now? Come on, Lynn, that's a hard question. Latif. Who's playing with Latif? Annie McClure. Annie McClure, Lenny. We're playing with Latif. Pretty reasonable team, mate. G'day, Jamie. How are you, buddy? Jamie Dickinson.
There's no in. You're thinking of Angie Dickinson.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I was close, mate. Got most of it right. Only threw an Annie this time. Even got his first name 100%, mate.
Yep.
That's good for me.
It's not a failure.
Great bloke, Jamie. Well, looks like they're definitely holding just the one shot here, Jim. So
Sun's glistening off those scoreboard numbers.
Absolutely. That one cloud's gone. Gone. Probably been Victoria by now, that cloud. It was moving that fast.
I know, it's a strange year. Many years it won't rain, won't rain, won't rain. A small cloud appears and just down it comes. Well, something's happening. Didn't get a joyous result then.
I don't think so, mate.
Stayed 2 down. The Charlie on would have got the kitty right through. The good news and the bad news is he's got 1 to go.
Thank you very much, Lynn. G'day, Gary. G'day to you too, mate.
What time we'll be streaming it?
Yep.
It'll be approximately 2:30 till 5. Depending on how quickly people can finish their game, how many people kill the end after the bell.
Yep.
Took all your weight away, Gary. Oh, still 2 down.
2 shots. Well, that just puts about this game out of reach for Gary.
Well, while your clock's counting down, I imagine it to be the correct times. It would be most they can get is 3 ends in.
Maximum, yes.
So they will get all their ends played. And I guess that at the end of this end, I'll be leaving you being lonesome again. Or lonesome with Robbie.
Well, with Robbie. There
Not
you go,
particularly lonesome.
mate.
He was organising a bit of a tab before, and I said that, you know, I might be able to figure out what numbers your tab number is, and he indicated that he was going to keep it a secret.
Did he? That's not like Robbie.
Yes, we're guessing that the last game will finish at 5.
I'm sure Jimmy will probably pirate a Gold Coast Tweed District director shirt tonight and wear it tomorrow. So just say his name's Robbie. I've just put on a bit of weight overnight.
Ho, ho, ho.
Stephen has called lawn bowls, mate. Okay, Wendy, a little inside edge. Come in for shot. The shot.
It's just like curling, only there's no scratching the grass.
No.
It's a good answer. Good reply.
Very good reply.
Another 2 foot just behind would have been better.
Yep.
Just enough wind to make sure that one's going to be too
That's
wide.
not going to come back, mate. It's out there.
That one in her eye, one bowl in her eye,
Yep.
makes all the difference.
Absolutely.
I've got to come round it. So around it she went.
Yep. Not a problem, Steve. Right, down to down to the skips.
It's close.
Very close, mate. Just going to drop under it, box it.
Oh, he hasn't got the weight I thought he had.
No.
I thought he had just enough weight to attack it.
Yep.
Wrong again, Delaney.
All right, Gary.
He is close.
A lot closer. Good bowl, Gary.
Counting blocker. Harry's going to have to get behind Jack Eye here.
Yep. And he one behind, mate.
If he only mates Jack Eye, which he didn't,
No.
it's going to be hard for him to trail a kitty forward to their first 4 bowls.
Well, mate, Robbie'd be able to do it. Quite sure he would.
Dashing All Black swinger.
Oh, mate, junior All Black, mate. Brilliant.
I forgot the junior All Black.
Junior All Black, mate.
Don't open this up too much, Gary. Ooh, fall back. I needed to score 3 shots this end. At
Yes.
least.
Yes, no, junior All Black trialist, mate. Hey, good on you, Hoops. Hope you're going well up there, buddy. Be up at Bagara, mate, later on in the year. Mr. C territory, as I call it. The House of C. Right, Francis on her forehand. Make any movement on any of these bowls. I didn't mean these ones, though. I meant the ones over there. Happy days. Bit wide, though.
Well, she's not playing her favourite forehand here,
Yep.
or that side of the green where she's been playing it pretty well.
Yeah, that's right.
She's got to have a crack at the other side.
Yep. Yeah, good bowl there, boy.
Not the worst idea.
Nah, bit of protection there, mate. Bit of protection. Right. Any movement, any of these bowls. And she's got the gap again. You wouldn't read about that, would you? If you had to go through there, you'd miss it. But got it comfortably. Okay, Wendy, you got to do it because Gazza comes after you.
Bit of interesting results in the district sides when Gateway appeared. Gateway appeared to be travelling so smoothly at plus 298
Yes, yes,
until they ran across Fraser Coast, who were struggling.
yes, big time.
And Fraser Coast hung on and just rolled them, of which Gateway lost their next 3 games on the trot following it.
Most unusual, that, mate.
When they were 7 games down at plus 298.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing you on that one, mate.
Here we go. How much weight's he playing here?
Well, mate, you've only got to play like a metre through the head.
He's played about Jack High weight.
Yep.
Well, you got an opportunity, Gazza.
Certainly has.
You've got to draw another 2 shots to be in this game. You might have to knock it back yourself soon.
This is a very good bowl.
Doesn't have to get back much further than that. It falls down, it would be in.
Yep. Right.
A fair bit of target there.
Well, there is 2 in there, but I said, contact on any of those bowls, really, Jim. And got to cut it down, mate. I mean, it's probably only 2 down, I reckon.
Yes. He's gone again.
Inside edge?
No. There's the inside edge.
Yep. Well, that was another good call, mate. Eh?
Yep.
What are you saying, mate?
Nearly 5, has 3.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to come down and touch the bowl on the jack to kick the kitty back another 2 inches. And then take your shoes and socks off.
Start counting them. No.
He's got to be perfect or lucky to be able to play this shot, but he needs it if he's going to win the game 8 behind.
That's correct. 100% correct, Jim. But I still think they're only going to get...
He's playing weight to it.
Hmm.
He gets a little bit of the... which one does he get? 1 bowl narrow, maybe 2 bowls narrow.
Three, was it? Mm-hmm. Well, this will probably be the last end, I reckon, mate.
Well, whether it's the last end or not, I guess I've got to leave.
Better go and do some work, mate.
I better go.
Great. Pleasure having you here, Jim. So, mate, we'll catch up with you later on, my friend.
I've got to get 40 cards done.
Yes, fair enough.
See you soon.
Okay, Jim. Thank you very much. Always great to have Jimmy C on board. Goes all right for an old bloke, that bloke. Okay, so Wendy down to just under 7 minutes now. And I think it's taken them about 8 minutes an end, isn't it? I think if I remember correctly, I've been watching. And they have killed an end too, yes, and that's correct too. So Wendy's first bowl, and she doesn't muck around on the mat, Wendy. She's straight on the mat, makes a decision and calls it. And ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't an eclipse we had before with all the skies. It was just Gary Costigan walking in front of the camera. That's all it was. So please don't start ringing the Department of Meteorology. So why did the camera go black? Wendy, has she got the extra weight? She's just dropping under that. Oh, that's a great correction, Wendy Jones. Played that beautifully. Very good attempt here from Francis. Just going to pull up a tad short. Knocked in a pretty good second shot there, though. Well played. Just one piece. Just one piece, mate.
She cheated on him. She didn't make them.
Thanks, mate. There's money on Gary here. Hey, good on you, Belinda. Still another game to go, Belinda. Be 15 minutes between games. Okay, Gary, he'll pop out down there in a minute. There he is. See that shadow just starting to creep across. All right, Gary on the mat. He's turned his back on that one. He's not happy. Belinda, the time is 7 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. And I'm assuming they're going to start the next game at 2:30, according to what Jim said. There's only 3 minutes to go in this game, which will put it up to 10 past. Just after 10 past, be quarter past by the time they're off. Good bowl, Gary. Makes 2 shots. And that gives them 15 minutes in between games. Exactly what Gary said he'd give them. I tell you what, not far away from this one. He's got the bowl clean. Oh, still one down, but good bowl. Left the head in a better condition than he found it. Justin Cribben. Yep, no, they've all played pretty well, really, Belinda, haven't they? Yeah, it's been a pretty good game. So they've killed one end, so, you know, they would have got the 18 ends in if they didn't kill that end. Wendy's going to be a bit wide with that one. Yeah, mate, look forward to catching up at your club, mate, a few months' time. Justin, that would be really good to catch up, buddy. Good to see your little brother there too, buddy. Hey, little Benny boy. Right, Wendy. Holding one shot. Now, should start turning. Is it going to turn in time? Very close. That's a great bowl, Wendy Jones. Just given the perfect line for Gazza to follow with his next bowl. Crossover last. There goes the bell, ladies and gentlemen. And no one's coming out fighting, so it's funny, they're a lot louder and had more of a spring in their step when they arrived, but they seem to be walking a little bit slowly at the moment for some reason. So Gary and Wendy holding 2 shots at this stage. Last end, few bowls to play. Right. Yep, just caught it, guys. Right, on the mat, 2 down. Yeah, can play on any of those bowls and possibly get a result, so we'll wait and see. Depends what weight he plays. Moves any of those pink bowls and definitely cut it down if not get this shot. But just got to play with probably a little bit wide with this one though. In fact, not a bad bowl. Got the game won. And that bowl's very close to his bowls bag. That's well thought. Well thought out. Now Gary. Bit runny also. Been a good game, very entertaining game. Yep. Yeah, good try, mate. Well played by all 4. 2 to Gary. 17-14. G'day, Shep. How are you, mate? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, on behalf of the Gold Coast Toy District Media Team, but we have to do these wonderful sponsors who have supported our great game. This live streaming brought to you by the Gold Coast Toy District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government. We thank them very much. Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate is a major sponsor of the Bowls Queensland Championship Mixed Pairs and Triples. Like to thank him. We'd also like to thank Club Musgrave and all of the other venues also too. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and volunteers for their support over this event, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course, our Pure Real Estate, Nick Fisher's giving away a set of bowls to be announced during the final of the triples on the 17th. All you got to do is go to any of the venues, which is we're here at Musgrave Hill. You go to Paradise Point or Broadbeach and you fill out a form, put it in the barrel, and entries close at 3 p.m. on the 17th of May, and he pulls out a winner, and there goes a brand new set of bowls. So how good's that? So all you got to do is just... And of course, Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support. And on behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, ably led by Mr. Robbie Allen, we thank you for your patronage in that one. We'll be back on air in about 15 minutes, no later. And, of course, we'd like to thank Jimmy C. very much for his contribution in that game. Myself, Brian Marshall, enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.